Hello everybody and welcome to Spartan Gaming and my playthrough of God of War 2. So, I've decided to continue my adventures, I guess you'd say, through the incredibly long series of God of War games, including the ones in the PSP. I'm out of order, unfortunately. The correct order after God of War 1 is... it goes Chains of Olympus, God of War 1, and then it goes Ghost of Sparta, which wasn't released till after. I think it was after God of War 3, but this is my reasoning for playing God of War 2, is the controls for God of War Ghost of Sparta are more akin to God of War 3, which plays differently than God of War 2. So for my sanity, I decided to play God of War 2 first, and then 3, and then play Ghost of Sparta after 3, just so that I don't get muddled with the controls. Because, you know, why make a job harder than it needs to be? So, that's my reasoning. I decided to play on hard, seeing as I don't think I could ever play... I remember playing God of War 1 on hard, and I died so much and I hated it. Which doesn't bode well. But God of War 2 is my favourite God of War game. Hands down, I've played it the most. I played it loads of times. Last time I played it was about 5 years ago, so I may be a bit rusty. So, forgive me. But, hopefully I don't struggle in this one. I don't remember this game being as hard as number 1. Number 1 had moments where you just wanted to punch yourself in the throat. Because it was just balls hard for no fucking reason. Preferably near the end. I remember 2 sections. One where you have to defend Kratos' family. You have to survive waves of yourself and then prevent them from killing your family, which is just incredibly hard. How people do that on harder difficulty is beyond me. And what was the other one? There was as you get just before Pandora's box, you have to go through it's like a trial, isn't it? There's a conveyor belt with 4 spinning blades of death and crap tons of harpies and archers. Yeah. I never want to experience that ever again. So I'm going to play on hard anyway, and then hopefully I don't suck too much. So let's begin.
By defeating Ares, Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war. However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me!
Oh shit, son.
You will.
Now, if you remember at the end of God of War 1, he leapt to his death and was saved. Now, if you remember correctly, Kratos wanted to die. So Athena making him a god is not what he wanted. So when she says, "Don't forget it was I who made you a god," the first time she said that, I was like, he didn't ask for this. No, he didn't want to become a god. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an eagle, a supposed eagle, and the only one I remember who can take a god's power or stunt their power would be Zeus. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Athena had nothing to do with him losing his size, which is kind of weird. I think that bird was an eagle. It looked eagerly, because Athena's an owl, isn't she? Yeah, the whole hints and shit can go away because the enemies are spongy as folk on this game, and circle is your insta death button. So why wouldn't I circle them? Yeah, these enemies do stop spawning after a while. You just got to keep murdering them. The chap in the background not very happy, does he? There you go. You're damn right, I have. Coming for you next, boy. How did they know that how did they know that I'd start losing my powers? Plus, I don't understand their hatred for Kratos' ability just to want to fuck everything up. He is the god of war. That's kind of his job, you know. The magic on this start of the game is absolute trash bags. It's this. Wait. It just doesn't kill him. Yet circle does. I mean, why wouldn't you just press circle? I mean, they're quite spongy, these enemies are. See? By the time I've killed him, I may as well just press circle and brutally traumatize his abdomen. Yep. Now this guy, Mr. Armor Glowing Giant Colossus, is a douchebag. He's gonna start to attack. Oh, he didn't kill that guy. Oh. He's supposed to kill them all. That's not supposed to happen. Huh. Oh well. What a lucky get. I might disable the tooltips because I don't need them. The gameplay is almost identical to God of War 1. I don't think I have any more magic. I don't. You can't... this one? Nope. Trying to remember what button is to open not the menu. Yeah, you can't spend any orbs or anything because... Yeah. Kind of weird that he's weaker at this stage of the game than he was at the end of God of War 1. Yeah, I know how to climb a ladder. I'm not stupid. Thing is, if I disable those tooltips, I may need them for a specific part. I don't remember much about this game's... yeah, I don't remember much about the tooltips being helpful. I'm trying to think if there's anything in this game what requires me to use something specific. Pretty sure it doesn't. I don't like magic being on the back buttons. That's kind of weird. God being there is alright, I guess. I feel like he's got different blades as well. I think these are the blades of Athena? Hold on, it says in here, doesn't it? Yeah, Athena's blades. It's kind of cool. Powerful blades given to you by the goddess Athena. I don't know when she gave us them. But yeah, oh yeah, there's something else that's coming out soon. I think it's June the 24th. They're bringing out a comic called God of War Fallen God, I think it's called Fallen God. And it bridges the gaps between the end of God of War 3 and the new God of War that came out recently, which I'm really excited for because if you play the latest God of War, you're kind of like, what? where did he grow that beard from, and why the hell has he got a kid and everything like that? But yeah, hopefully it answers some questions. So we're all excited for that. I am anyway. Yeah, I don't remember this guy. I know how to evade. Yeah, pretty sure that didn't make me invulnerable. I don't think I can avoid him. Like, he's gonna... Yeah, he starts throwing people at me. There you go. So this is your first mini-boss, I guess you could say. I'm not too concerned about losing too much health because I'm going to get it back soon. I'm concerned about being hit by that giant hand, though. There you go. Yeah, we already know this. Oh, he's closed his weird glowing lightning eyes. So, enemies in this game don't know how to jump for some reason. Yeah, let me open this. I don't think you need to rush. There we go. Like, he gives you loads of magic and all that, but let me just get these idiots out of the way. Right. Luckily, I'm using a turbo pad that I brought recently, so these quick time events should be a little bit more less aggravating. Yeah, when I'm playing games, I tend to not like my my audio to have my controller noise in the background because it's irritating. So having a turbo pad means that I don't have to smash the crap out of my controller. That's one thing I don't like about this is swimming. X squares to dive. Why is square to dive? It should be X to dive and circle to... No, X to rise and circle to dive. Yeah, it's square to dive. I don't know why that irritates me. So, anyway, this is your first secret. Not this one. These are incredibly hard to break, whatever those curtains are called. Sexy spa land. Yeah, so this is your first sexy scene. I don't think there's anything else around here. Right. You remember these scenes from the first God of War? Hey, boobs. Look how bad the models look. Where are my jiggle physics? That's nice, isn't it? I think one of my relatives used to have a statue on the bathroom door that looked like that, and in the garden in one of their ponds. I don't understand it. Oh, right. Let's get this on. These are the annoying parts because the quick time events normally involve the analog stick, which isn't always the easiest to follow. There's one of them. Another. Another. Ah. Praise the God of War, you mean? You're welcome, ladies. Kratos is out of here. There you go. Right. Done our business. On to murder some... I don't know. In fact, I don't even know who we're fighting. Did that guy say we was... No, we're not fighting Athenians. Surely not. Oh yeah, the guy who you saw at the beginning, who was like, another city is ready to fall. He's a recurring character you see quite a lot throughout the game. So yeah, you'll always remember him. And it's when you play for the game, you're like, I swear I saw that guy before. Because depending on how terrible your memory is, if it's as shocking as mine, you'll forget his face. But yeah, don't forget it. In fact, I'll point it out every now and again. Yes. We know how to swing. Swinging is nice and easy. Now, I don't remember the quick time events being annoying in this one. You know, for opening chests and stuff. I remember the Was it in God of War 1 where you had to press one of the... I think it was R1 or something, because I remember the... Was it the original PS2 didn't have... was it the PS1 or the PS2 that didn't have analog sticks? I think it was the PS1, and then the PS1 Slim came out, and that had... Oh, I can't remember now. I'm showing my age. Let's just shut up, because I'm proving I'm an old man.
Show no mercy!
Again, there's no reason to use the special moves on these people. You just don't do enough damage. I mean, it's cool, but it's normally easier just to press circle, especially on the enemies that you can use circle on. Okay, this is going to be your first. I think it's a quick time event. I think. Yeah. Man, he got thrown to. He got thrown to Fook. He did. Where did he go? Yeah, he just dissolved into the water. Nice. I don't need that. So, it's another secret. I don't remember how I remember all this crap, and like I have shocking memory at remembering stuff that is important. You know, stuff like in video games, specifically these types of games where you find chests in random places. I always remember where they are. You know, I don't remember me on birthday yet. I remember where chests are in God of War 2, like the back of my hand. My brain works in very mysterious ways. Right. So, going directly up is the correct way to go. So, as of all God of War games, you go in the opposite. Because there's always secrets. Sneaky devs. Right. Are you probably asking, why are you collecting these red orbs if you can't use them? Secrets. If you play a God of War game, you kind of get what's going to happen eventually. There we go. Now I remember this specific part being a pain in the ass. I did die a few times when I did this. Recently, I run through the start of the game. I don't know how to avoid him. Now, I know when he does that, you need to come over here and run away. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid his smash. So I'll just have to tank the hit, unfortunately. I think this is where I couldn't play this game on like really hard difficulty.
I will make you suffer.
It does make me invulnerable though when I use magic. I mean, I think a lot of these bosses, that bird's in the background flying around. That birdie bastard. Yeah, I mean, these bosses in these kind of types of games always have an ability to avoid, or not just avoid, but kind of negate damage. Specifically, you have to do something. Like, you can block a lot of damage. I remember in God of War 1, you could block to stupid attacks that didn't make any sense that you'd be able to block. I did that by accident. Luckily, I don't need. Uh-oh. Come on, you giant twat. That should be it. Nope. Yeah, can't avoid it. Don't know how to.
I am the god of war. None shall defy me.
There you go. Yeah, as you can see, I'd never played this game really on a harder difficulty, so I'm not sure how to avoid a lot of these bosses, unfortunately. I'm more of a button masher when it comes to games. I don't really. Yeah, this is you may hurt my controller, so apologies. Whee! There's one thing I love about these types of games is he just flew miles, smashed through like 2 solid roofs, and just gets up. You know? Cool. Guess he's retained his godhood. So I guess in theory, I guess he's invulnerable to 4 damage. Kind of is anyway, isn't it? I've got all my magic and health back again. I don't know why the hell there's a magic pot down there for. Right. I remember in some things in this game though. I've got to remember to take my turbo offs.
Watch your flank!
I remember there being archers there that kind of get in your way. Right, let's take my first save.